We start tonight with what is, to say the least, a very bizarre story involving what looks like a flying saucer, no less. We got a report this afternoon that a 6-year-old Colorado boy was in a box attached to this experimental helium balloon built by his dad. Some way, it broke its tethers. It rose to 7,000 feet. It traveled 50 miles. The military was on alert. When it finally landed, there was no boy. Where was he? All a bizarre story. Here's David Muir.
For 2 hours this afternoon, news helicopters had their cameras trained on this silver balloon flying aimlessly, fueled by helium, as it drifted through the skies over Colorado. The fear that this 6-year-old boy named Falcon was inside, after one of his brothers told their parents that he'd seen Falcon climb inside before the balloon took off from their yard in Fort Collins, Colorado. One neighbor told us fear the boy was inside spread quickly.
Two of the boys were up on the roof of the house with a camera saying something about their brother having, left on, I thought it was an airplane, a little small airplane or something.
This image was taken just moments after the balloon lifted off, and soon it was on national television.
I mean, you see those power lines down there.
Certainly a haunting situation.
Military and law enforcement agencies scrambled to get their own aircraft up and to the balloon. The Colorado National Guard was in the air. A Black Hawk helicopter was at the ready, though unsure what they would actually do to bring the homemade aircraft down safely. And then over a dusty field south of Denver, the balloon began to descend, a lone man running through the field to get to it.
Is there a 6-year-old boy about to come out of this thing?
But inside they found no boy. And almost immediately, authorities began searching back in that Fort Collins neighborhood.
We are thinking that he did not fall out of it, that he has to be somewhere on the ground near the home. So that is what we are acting on at this time. We are looking for the child in the neighborhood.
What looked like a silver saucer or a flying Jiffy Pop was actually a weather balloon built by the boy's father, Richard Heaney. The kind of homemade flying objects that same family showed off on national television just within the last year on the program Wife Swap.
My inventions cover a wide gamut.
The parents with 3 young boys, Falcon the youngest, openly encouraged their children to seek adventure, taking the entire family along as they drove here into the eye of the storm.
I don't think it's right to hold back the child's energy.
And then 5 hours after it all began, word that the boy was found alive.
This is a relief. We're going to watch him a lot closer.
Falcon was hiding in a box in the attic.
I'll probably get in trouble.
I yelled at him for going inside. I'm really sorry I yelled at him. Yeah.
We got him.
So the question of whether or not he's alive and safe has now been answered. That's a relief. The questions now turn to, was he scared? He was in trouble with his parents. Was this a hoax with his brothers? 2 questions likely the National Guard can now stand down on, Charlie.
All right, David Muir reporting. Thanks to you.